Yeah. Hello and welcome to the channel. I'm your host D-Day, and today I'm bringing you the channel's new modded Minecraft adventure, Manufactio. So Manufactio is this channel's 7th modded Minecraft adventure, and it is centered around the Pollution of the Realms mod, as well as the Techguns mod. So as an example, your burner drills will cause problems that only your machine guns can solve. I will go into more detail in every episode so that I don't overload y'all with too much needless information. So be sure to hit the subscribe button and the bell so that you're notified when the new modded Minecraft episode is up. Also, consider leaving a boom in the comments section below and a thumbs up before you full screen this video. Those 3 free gestures on your part really do push me to continue to give you guys my very best. Thank you so much for honoring me with your time, and if you're ready, then let's play with D-Day. Alright guys, so the seed I always use is the channel emote if you guys want to play along with me. Let's go ahead, we're going to get rid of the new world name, we're going to put the channel emote, and we'll change the seed. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to keep topography up and we'll hit create new world. So this pack does not include tinkers, but before you freak like I did, it's totally cool. We are going to use burner drills for resources. The burner drills, they remind me of environmental tech void ore miners, except resources are going to be finite and also chunk based. It is a challenge, but it is not difficult, especially if you subscribe and follow along with the series. The first thing that I'm going to do is open up our quest book. Let's go introduction. All of these are going to be checkmark quests. So first things first, let me mark spawn. Waypoints new. Spawn. There we go. Alright, and let's check the quest book. And if you want to read, go ahead and pause the video. So for everyone else suffering from life-crippling FOMO, let's do these quests so I can show you how to use both of the scanners. Mob spawning and pollution. Detect. Introduction gives you all of the tools that you need. Performance. We got invasions. And we have some ores, the important ones, and it adds 640 redstone to the chunk we're standing in, so it's adding it to the spawn chunk. It's not really that important. We can't make torches, so we're going to get some lanterns. Mining, like I said, is going to be burner drills. Crafting, no crafting tables. That was an elephant. We got work tables instead of regular vanilla crafting tables. And then trees and seasons, like serene seasons. And we get some bone meal. So let's go, begin. And this is what I wanted, the seismic reader. So this seismic reader, it gives you one of the important stuff for the beginning of the pack. We're gonna check that. We're also gonna grab this coal and the sapling. And then what we need to get is 1 piece of wood. We need, this adds hardened stone, that's cool. We need 32 hardened stone for a lava bucket. And then we need 1 dirt just to get 8 grass blocks. This is stuff for void. So let's go. Alright, let's grab 1 piece of wood. It does have dynamic trees in this pack. So if you knock out the bottom one, the entire tree will fall over. And grab these seeds. There we go. We're getting all of our quest dingers. We knock out some of these pigs. There we go. Yeah, killing animals will create pollution, so that is a carbon block that flies up in the sky. Carbon goes up into the sky, and then when it finds a spot on the ground, it will fall down and bone meal the ground. And if there's no spot, then it will continue to move out from the center of where it was. Alright, so we have our acacia wood. Let's go ahead and grab one dirt block. Alright, we get our grass blocks. I like knocking out these quests so that they're not in the way. Here we go. One oak wood gives us the burner drill, furnace, a pistol, magazines, and then the drill head for the burner drill. So this is the important stuff right here. We'll open up our baubles. We can shift click our, no, not baubles, up here, the Techguns. We can shift click the pistol magazines in here. We can also shift click food up here, so the raw pork chop will go up there for now. I'm gonna move the gun to the first slot. And let's go, advanced ore scanner. This stuff is the important stuff. So, hitting F9 twice will show you chunk borders. They are 16 by 16 squares. And you can use the advanced ore scanner. You hold it down while standing in a chunk. And it tells you we got hardened stone, redstone, iron ore, and how many units we have. And also copper, 160 units. So we can do that for each chunk. When we move into a new chunk, we can scan here. We got tin, 7,750. That's it. What about next here? This chunk has iron. Wow, that's a good amount too. 89,000 units of iron. This is really good. So the other scanner. Oh, and yeah, be careful not to go happy with the scanning. It does have limited RF. So when you run out of this one, you're gonna have to stick it into a charger. And for that you need RF generation and the charger itself. So try not to waste this before you get to that stage of the game. The other important, the seismic reader. This one is really important. You right click it, it'll show you the area, all of the chunks around you. And if you wanted to say, let's say we're looking for coal, you put coal in there, it'll show you from where you are, where the coal chunks are. So I believe the darker the white, the more of that is inside the chunk. So 88,000 is a pretty heavy chunk right there. We got some out at sea. That's pretty funny. So we need coal. We're going to need iron, which, yeah, you are here. Cool. I didn't even notice that. So it does tell you what chunk you're in. This is the iron chunk. So let's see. Wow, yeah. It's right next to us. So right, whoop. So if the scanner is right, then this chunk here should be coal. Look at that, 88,000 coal, also 38,000 redstone. This is a really amazing spawn, to tell you the truth. I haven't played this seed yet. I was planning on running around and building a base for you guys after showing you how the two scanners work. So I'm going to set the game to peaceful. Let me see. Normal. Yeah, I'm going to set the game to peaceful so that I don't use all of the bullets trying to find the base for the rest of the series. So I'm going to explore a bit, and I'm going to grab some resources that I find in the world. So let me know what you guys think of the new transition I made in the comments below. Alrighty guys, so I ran around and I used both of the scanners to scan an area, and this is the reveal. I went a little bit crazy on scanning, but I wanted to make sure that this episode was going to be 100% for you guys. So first off, let's see, I put some stuff in my inventory. I got everything settled. I smelted some chorus fruit. Let's get some charcoal going. I made some hardened bricks. We can get some mutton. And I made some copper. Let's get some beef. I did slay a lot of pigs. So we're gonna shift click those cooked pork chops into the top. The first thing that I wanna show off is the work table. I put it down. I did manually mine some iron off camera before setting up the burner drill because I needed iron tools for terraforming. Speaking of terraforming, this iron excavator, it does a 3x3. It's a 3x3 shovel is what I'm trying to say. And this is the recipe for it. I also made a hammer, which does 3x3 pickaxe, and I made an iron sickle. This is pretty important. This will let you mow the lawn pretty quick. And then of course, you know, a hoe, a pickaxe, all that stuff, shovels, all of that good vanilla Minecraft stuff. Slaughtering all of those animals gave me some loot crates. So let's open up these and see what's inside of them. Actually, let me put down a chest just for loot crate stuff. So epic loot bag, unfamiliar item, we got advanced rounds. Let's put the unfamiliar item up as soon as possible. Unfamiliar items tend to be thrown out of your inventory if you're holding them. Oh yeah, and click into the sky. That's probably titanium. And aluminum, electrotine, and raw fish. Oh, wow. That's awesome. And kind of depressing at the same time. I spent about 2 hours mining exactly 2 diamonds, so I should have opened these and checked first. Okay. So we got 2 more diamonds. Oh, man. Okay. I spent a lot of time mining to get the diamonds because I wanted to put the diamond in the seismic reader so that I can find diamond nodes. And I found some electrotine down there as well. Vanilla furnace does make pollution. It is going up in the sky. Some of the carbon blocks have already come down to bone meal the ground. So using the sickle, this is awesome. This will let you get rid of all of the unnecessary grass and stuff. It will drive you crazy in this mod pack, to tell you the truth. Alright, and I set up some trees over here. This is going to be how I set up my mining chunks. So again, F9 twice. Inside this chunk was dedicated 84,000 iron. And what I mean by dedicated is that when the burner drill is deciding on what to pull out of the chunk, it only has one choice, so every tick will be iron. If you pick a chunk that has multiple resources in it, it will randomly choose one of the items. So if you do iron, copper, redstone, all in the same chunk, every tick it will choose one of the 3. We want the fastest iron that is per chunk, so dedicated. And then of course what's really cool is the sickle. It harvests on the Y level, so if you have sugarcane or if you have industrial hemp, you can just shave off the top Y level, which makes harvesting the CO2 a lot easier than if you did just wheat. Because we all know wheat does grow randomly in different stages. So this one is our iron chunk. Let me show you the other chunks. I also made a chunk dedicated to copper, 33,000. I made a chunk that has both redstone and lapis in it because we do need lapis at the beginning of the pack. So I chose a coal chunk that also had redstone in it because we're not going to need a dedicated chunk for coal. And then all the way over here in the back, I did make a chunk dedicated to diamonds. So the first chunk that we need to work on is going to be coal. Boop. Okay, so the way I have this chunk set is the outside. I have wood in 2 different colors for aesthetic reasons, but as far as I know, acid rain is not going to change wood planks into something else. So in the middle of the 16 by 16, I have a 4 by 4 infinite water supply surrounded by sugar cane so that I can get the sugar cane done as well. What we're gonna do is we're gonna put 1 dirt right there, burner drill. I'm gonna get rid of the dirt so that the infinite water source fills up under it again. We're gonna go 2 high by 2. That makes the burner drill right there. Then also what I'm gonna do is I'm going to shift click the top. Boom, that sets the drill output. So I was holding shift and spacebar at the same time. I want the chest to be on top so that it's out of the way. 1 and 2, there we go. Then on the inside we're gonna put the iron drill head and we're gonna give it the coal that it needs to run. There we go. So like I said, it's going to choose between coal and redstone, and since coal is not that important, we're gonna double up and grab redstone as well. And I'm gonna let this guy run so that we have enough coal and redstone to move the drill to the iron node next. Also, if you're curious, this is where spawn was. I decided to head up north, and as soon as I hit this first green area, this is where I decided I wanted my first chunk loader to be. This will be the first base. I used both of the scanners to scan for iron, which I decided to grab 1 here. I scanned for copper, which I decided to grab 1 here. And then while I was scanning for coal, I also hit redstone here and lapis here. So I started walking with the scanner and I just marked every single one of the nodes. I put N for when a chunk had nothing in it. So I'll get rid of all of these bookmarks now so that they're not in the way of the video. And that's what it looks like. We have the burner drills spaced apart enough so that the pollution doesn't over-pollute an area. When I first tested the pack, I picked a spot that had all 4 of my resources all compact. And when all of the pollution comes up and spreads, it over-polluted the area. So be sure to spread out your burners. Okay, so while we're waiting on the coal, let me also change the game back to normal so that we can get zombies in the game and we can test out our gun. It is nighttime. One thing that I do want to mention is that you can set your spawn point with bed, but you cannot skip the night in this pack. So, running around at night does have increased monster spawns. They do spawn on these hardened sand blocks, little alien things. So be careful when you're around these because they might have spawners inside. Yes, there's a spawner. Looks like we got a monster spawner inside. This is where you can find the vanilla crafting tables. I'm probably gonna rip down a lot of these buildings. They're very common, but for the bricks so that we have something to build with. What I wanted to show is that these buildings also have a hidden chest in the top, and this one, snap, it does have gold in it, and that's what I was looking for. Also mechanical parts. Awesome. This one doesn't get... Whoa! Oh god. That is Mousie's mobs. That's the Sun Chief. Nuclear launch detected. Sweet. So the reason why I wanted to get this gold is because I wanted to make a very important item, the magnet. So let's go redstone, gold, iron, magnet. So we can shift right click to turn it on and it can be anywhere in our inventory. Did I just get shot? Oh. LOS. No. Got him. Okay, so while we're at it, let's grab the charcoal. We got cooked mutton and we have steak. Let's go ahead and put that up there. We're gonna be good for food for a long time now. And another one, charcoal. Pistol rounds. Let's go copper and iron. We don't want to go crazy with this. Want to keep 9 for later. So 2 copper ingots. We'll make 8 bullets. And then we can reload like this. And we can put the rounds in here. Alright, so it's a brand new day. I went ahead and I waited here for the coal to build up and took out some zombies. Let's get rid of this. There we go. Let some of the pollution come back down. What I'm gonna do is... Okay. Ooh, I have a full inventory. Oh, we did get some armor. So we can put this goofy stuff on. Alright, let me pull out the coal and the drill head. Zombie on fire. Thank you for going through my crops. Alright, so we'll do the same thing in the corner, on top. And yeah, I did notice that when you drop the block or get rid of the water, it does pop off the 2 sugarcane. And we'll go 2 by 2. Op shift click to set the drill output. Boom. Boom. And let's go. Switch that over. And I'll replace the sugarcane that we lost. This magnet is awesome. And now we're getting dedicated iron. Alright, so iron is up and running. And I've already moved 3 stacks of iron to the furnaces that I've already made. So let's head over there and start working on the pack a little bit more. Let's grab the iron that we've already made. Alright. And let's see, the next thing that we need to make in the pack, which I've already made the 3 furnaces. It's a really simple recipe. It does give you 1 iron gear. Let's grab the iron gear that I got. The recipe for the furnaces is just hardened stone, 8 of them. And there you go, that's what it looks like. So let's see, the next thing we need to make is this metal former package. For that we need a block of copper, we need redstone, and we need iron. That is why I mined up some copper off camera, like that was on the surface. And we need 9 so that we can have this 1 block. There we go. Let's also make a block of iron. Move the gear in. We can make our metal former package. Dump this stuff off too. All of these seeds, they're gonna come into play later. So this is gonna be our metal former. We need to put it in here, turn it into a capsule. And then where should we dump this guy? It's gonna be temporary. Let's just jump it right here in the open. Boop. There we go. So this guy's gonna need RF, which the next quest is gonna take care of. We need 2 coal generators. So let's make these guys real quick. Coal generator. So we need 2 of them. So 2 more furnace. We need these hardened stones. Alright, 2 furnace. And 2 2 coal generators, and you do need to hold it in your inventory for it to count. There we go. Oh, it did give us a quest reward, some more copper back. So this needs to physically sit next to the power source of the machine, which is right here, tiny energy input hatch. So let's grab some coal. Do I have any coal over here? I'm using it all, aren't I? Alright, so before we throw something in it, we always want to make sure that the actual energy part of the modular machinery is full before we toss something in. Next up in the quest is going to be the packaged burner drills. This is important so that we can get all of our chunks working at the same time. So let's see, package burner drill, we need to make 1 at the minimum so that we can get coal and iron running at the same time. After that, we just need to make more of them to get all of the other ones up and running. So let's see, we need packaged burner drill. So that requires 3 iron ingots and also hardened bricks, which is just hardened stone run through the furnace. I went ahead and already did that one. And then we need, let's go ahead and right click to lock it. We need 2 of these run through this machine here. Let's see, how are we on coal? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Let's put you in there. There we go. And 4 gears. Very expensive recipe. So, package burner drill. Put the gears in here. What are we missing? A furnace. Make 2. And package burner. And iron drill. We need 4 blocks of iron. There we go. And then to unpack the package burner drill, we just need to put it into the shapeless crafting. And there we go. We have another set, another burner drill. And there we go. We have coal and we have redstone up and running as well. That's our second package burner drill. Let's see if we can make the iron drill heads. These don't stack. So we have another 2 sets. Alrighty, that's copper. Yep. And our first 2 pieces of lapis are coming in. Perfect. So let's check out our diamond node real quick. We should have emptied out the diamond node by now. It is a small chunk. I think it was only like 170 diamond. So let's see, has the drill stopped moving? Yep, the drill's not moving anymore. That means the chunk is empty, and diamonds. Beautiful. So just to show you guys, now we're standing inside the chunk, and it is found nothing at the bottom. Now it's empty. And we can get rid of all of our iron tools. Bye. Thank you so much for joining me today. If you could hit the like button in the bottom right, and also click on my dude here to subscribe to the channel, that would really help us out. Also, I left the playlist to what you're watching in the bottom corner, and what YouTube recommends is best for you. I have no idea if these buttons work, so how about you click them and let me know. But you better do it fast, because there's a commercial coming up.